welcome to What Watch to Wear. Today I'm going to show you how to change a band on your watch for anyone that doesn't know how. We'll go over how to get that accomplished here. The one thing you will need is a spring depressing tool, and this is what this is. It has two different sizes, one on each end. This one here is a little bit bigger. They're both notched about the same size. You could use both of them on the same spring, just some watches have different size channels cut out, so you may need a smaller one, you may need a bigger one, and as you can see here, this is a small notch. So anyhow, the first thing you're going to want to do with your watch is you're going to want to flip it over to the back, and on here you'll see you have channels on your watch band, and get one in view really good for you here. So as you can see right here, there's a channel on the edge there and one on the edge here. What those channels do is they give you access to the springs. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your spring tool, depressing tool, and these spring bars have little notches on them. I don't know if you can see them from the camera here, but they have little notches on them that you can depress fairly easy, and both of them have them. So what you want to do, number one, is get your spring bar remover tool in here and start working to depress that spring. And let's see, did we already get it? I had it. There it is. So anyhow, I'll show you the spring so you all can get a good look at that close up. So here's a spring. For anyone that doesn't really know, let's get some focus better on this camera here. Okay, there's your spring, and you can see the little notches there. So anyhow, what we did is we basically put our tool, come on camera, focus up for me, put our tool in these notches, and we just depress the spring. I mean, it's not really hard to do. So as you can see, I depressed the spring there. And the other side would have worked the same way had we had enough room to get this piece in there. So I'll show you from this angle. You basically would have just taken the bigger end, and boy, that camera's having a problem focusing, and you've been able to depress it with the bigger end. So either end will work. Now what you want to do when you get these springs out is you're going to want to make sure that they're working well. If not, you need to replace your springs. So just kind of give them squeezes, make sure you got some tension on both ends. Okay, now this watch came with a band, an extra band. I haven't opened it yet, so here we go. Take a look at what we got. It's a feels like it's a silicone band. So get this open here. Yep, it's definitely a silicone band. Okay, so it came with, looks like it came with a spring bar tool in here, possibly. Let's see here. Oh yeah, spring bar tool. It's definitely what it came with. So let's see if we can get this opened up. Okay, so it came with a spring bar tool there, and it also came with a push tool for changing class, for sizing watches, removing links and so forth. So it didn't come with any new spring bars, or did it? No, I'm not seeing any. Okay, so let's see. What we're going to do here first is take this band out of here like so. Then what you're going to want to do is figure out what the inside versus the outside of your new band is. You'll take your spring bar and you'll push it through the middle of this band. Now, sometimes these bands take a different size spring bar than what the metal clasp was. What the metal, not clasp, but metal band was. Sometimes the leather band or the silicone bands will take a different size spring bar, and If you buy yourself a little kit, like off Amazon or something, you'll get replacement spring bars. And if your watch comes with an extra band, generally they come with the right size spring bars that you need. So anyhow, this watch didn't come with any extra spring bars here, so we'll just assume that these are the right size. They feel like the right size. There's not a lot of tension or anything. So anyhow, to replace this, what you'll want to do is you kind of line your spring bar up with the first hole in your watch. Big hands sometimes don't work so well, but anyhow, just gotta see where it is. Okay. Might have to clean that one out. So there it is. Okay. All right. So once again, you line your spring bar up there. Then what you want to do is you want to kind of hold this in there. If y'all can see that, to where you're kind of just resting your spring bar right there on the edge of your watch. Then you want to compress your spring bar down. Kind of feed your band in there with your thumb. Then once you've got it in there, you just wiggle it in place. Voila. Now once it's in, you want to give that thing a few good tugs. Make sure your spring bar is going to hold well, because last thing you want to happen is your watch band to fall off and then you lose your watch, drop it, break it, whatever. But you definitely don't want anything bad to happen. So you want to make sure you give that a nice, good, solid tug. Make sure, twist it around and everything. Make sure that spring bar is definitely connected. So that's the most important step. So anyhow, there you go. That's how you change a watch band. Rather simple, easy. Anyone can do it at home. I'm not afraid to change a watch band, especially as long as the watch is probably under the $500 range. Anything above that range, I'd probably take into a jeweler or something. So anyhow, hope you guys learned something, and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day.